All right, guys. So, making the user to, or allowing the user to have uh, option between rate of injuries and count of injuries plot is quite simple. Um, for the user side, um, so for user side code, uh, I'm sorry, not user side, UI side, we need to add one more select input. So here, um, let's say, so we have 6 columns for select input. Um, I guess we can put this together here, right? And then we can add another column here. So if half and half, side by side, and then 6 and 6, select input. So this is a way to allow the user to choose whether they want rate of change, rate of injuries or the count of injuries plot. So y-axis is what varies here. So that's why the code, input code, could be y, and the label, what do we want to name the label? Oh, y-axis. And the choices, since there's more than one, use a C function, uh, rate, and count. So, so that's what we need. We need a select input function, another select input function in the UI. So if we reload, right? So there's that. Uh, if you want, I don't know, I kind of like half and half. What did the author use? 8 and 2, 8 and 2. Well, you can do that as well. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And then, sorry guys, again, I'm still recovering. Um, we need to add, um, so we need to revise this code for the plot. So the way to do it, one way to do it is to use if else function. Okay. So based on cheat sheet, so there's a template for if if statement here. If the condition in the parentheses are satisfied, then do option number one. Otherwise, else, right? Then do option number two. So the condition in this case is whether the user chooses rate or count, right? So, right. So here inside render plot, we can do if, right? So maybe no space after if, right? Oh, there is space. Okay, that's good. And then curly bracket, and then here, else, and then curly bracket, right? So in here, in here, the condition goes, right? So let's put, because that is the action. Do this. Do this if input y chooses what? Rate. Else, which is count. Then do this. And this is count of injuries plot. So on the y-axis, instead of rate, we should have count, right? But what is the variable's name? So let's check this summary, right? Summary, how does it look like? So if, um, well, one way to do it, one way to find is, uh, what was it? Explorer data file when we were doing this summary here, right? So we want this. Oh, okay. So we need to set this as working directory and run again. So the summary table, age, sex, and population rate. So here in the rate plot, we used age and rate and sex, right? We didn't use n and population, right? So the count of injuries plot should replace the rate column with n column. That's the only thing that changes. Well, I guess also the labels here, right? Injuries per thousand, 10,000 people. Uh, that should be, it should be just injuries count. Okay. Um, so I guess that's it. Run app, right? So, oh, it's not printing in the same. So let's open this app in a new browser. Oh, the same. Uh, Let me zoom out, control, and then minus. Yep, so that's better. So currently it's um, the rate plot, right? It shows injuries per 10,000 people on the y-axis, but we're not familiar with this plot because we've been using toilet as an example. Where's toilet? Oh, here, there you go. We're familiar with this plot, right? But the user can change this to count of injuries plot, right? And we've seen this plot before as well, right? So yeah, that's how we give the user to switch back and forth between rate of injuries plot and count of injuries plot. All right, it's rather simple code. So it was done using if statement on the server side, and on the UI side, we added another select input function. All right, well done. I'll see you in the next video.